Hey, what is going on, everyone? Joe here, and today we are diving into Arms of God, a brutal action roguelite that takes inspiration from Doom and turns it into a twin-stick shooter with over 70 different weapons. I've wanted to play this game for quite some time. It's got a demo that just got a massive update, like a super substantial update. I've got a link to that down below in case you guys want to give this game a shot for yourselves. We're just going to jump into it and see exactly how far we can get. So we got Act 1, but it looks like the full game is going to have up to 4 different acts. We're going to do In the Shadow of the Ruins. Apparently the demo also has Act 2, so there's a good amount of content in this. And so we've got different characters. We've got the Warden, we've got the Spectre, and we've got the Judicator. They've got different stats. Looks like the Warden seems pretty standard. The Spectre does a lot of holy damage, but he does less fire damage and electric damage. And then the Judicator is actually melee-oriented, and he's got a charge attack. He surges forward with unstoppable force, driving enemies back and leaving them stunned. Okay, we'll roll with that. But since he does melee damage, we've got a bunch of different starting weapons. We've got the Ember Sword, the Holy Spear, the Shock Maul, and then we've got a few different guns. Let's go true to the silhouette here. Let's do the Shock Maul. So we've got electric damage, decent range, and we'll just jump in and see exactly how far we can get. I have not played this game yet. I'm very excited. All right, there we are in all of our glory. You got a big old cross. Inputs. Move your character and use the active skill during which you are invulnerable. Attacks are triggered automatically when enemies come within range of the weapon. So actually turn that off. If you've ever seen me play this kind of game, you know I like to aim and attack manually. It just makes it feel that much more like an action game. All right, so we've got a cross. There's a timer. And so I've got this big hammer. And so we can actually just fling these guys across. That actually is pretty cool looking. And so I've got my charge attack, so I can run right through, and it stuns all the enemies. Honestly, it looks really good. For what it's worth for this kind of game, I've been playing a lot of duds lately, so this seems to have a good amount of polish. Although, of course, I'm saying that within, like, the first 15 seconds. So they're dropping experience, I guess, to grab all that. Okay, so the timer went out. And so we get to purchase things now. This is kind of like Brotato almost. Sacrifice collected souls to purchase weapon upgrades, global character upgrades, and new weapons. Navigate using mouse, Q, okay. You can hold up to 5 weapons at a time. Purchase one of the available weapons now. So we have another melee weapon. We've got the Holy Spear, Recharger, Sniper Rifle, and Cutter. Well, honestly, if we have that damage increase with melee weapons, let's go ahead and get the Holy Spear. And so we can add it here. It goes to a new arm. You can switch to missions category using E. The beginning of the hunt, Crusade 2:15. There's a crate nearby. Sealed, hidden, find it. Kneel before the altar and offer prayer. So we have quests within our missions. So I guess we need to move around and explore. All right, yeah, let's roll. Wait, did we just start over? Collect souls represented by glowing orbs. Any souls left behind will be consumed by the crux. I guess not. We have the new weapon. And so it looks like the spear actually attacks automatically, yeah. Now, guys, I'm going to address the elephant in the room here, okay? I know I haven't posted a video in 2 months. I've been gone. I had open heart surgery. And I'm actually still recovering. So my voice at points might sound a little bit different because, you know, that's what happens when they rip your sternum open. But we're doing good, man. Honestly, that sounds that sounds pretty metal as far as the game we're playing. I guess I should move around. I'm not quite sure. I'm still figuring this out. So we want to get the souls as fast as we can because whatever we don't collect, we're going to lose. All statistics that have a global impact on your character and all weapons, hero stats. Well, I guess we don't lose the souls because it said they get absorbed by the crux. Blessings modify character stats and globally affect all weapons. Purchase one of them. Okay, so we've got both weapons and we've got stat modifiers. Okay, so yeah, we have blessings and then weapons. So I can buy something and attach it. So more fire damage, more health, more armor, or more health. They got different costs. And so I've got 120, right? So I can buy armor, and that's going to attach right there. Oh, we can refresh too. I don't want to do that yet, though. I want more health. Let's refresh. Oh, shit, and we can get a weapon. All right, so give me the Ember Sword. Yeah, so this is really just like full metal Brotato here. All right, cool. I think that's good. And yeah, I mean, I guess every single time we're done, we hit Start Crusade, and it just does this flashy intro. It made me think we restarted the game, but I'm in a different area now. Okay, so we've got a hidden chest. We're in Blackwater. There's a chest right here. And so we can open this, get some silver. I don't know what that does. We'll figure it out, though. So that's interesting. Instead of, like, surviving a certain amount of time, we're, like, progressing to different areas. And so the quests must be different in each area, too. Okay, that's got to make sense. Okay. I should have looked at the quests again. But right now, all we got to do is survive. Try to get as much money as we can so we can keep beefing ourselves up. A lot of interesting ideas in this game that are different for Survivor likes. But I found both the statue and the chest. Enhance individual weapons by adding special upgrades, like adding projectiles or enabling them to bounce off of enemies. Okay, so we have weapon modifications now. We can increase electric damage, but that's going to reduce our HP steal. I don't really have that, though. But if I put that on the hammer, that's going to be insane, right? So attach it to the hammer. Critical chance, explosion, critical chance, HP steal. No, we just went against that, yeah. Let's refresh. We got tons of money. You got to be careful, like, reading exactly what these items are. Lightning bullets. I wonder how that works with melee. It bounces. All right, let's see. We still have a bunch of money. A lot of things actually give us HP steal, which is nice, but not really relevant for me. All right, refresh. Range actually might be really good too. Let's do range, but we're gonna put it on this spear because it kind of just stabs in a straight line. This is more range, but it's less electric damage. I'm assuming that's gonna be whatever it's attached to. So if I were to buy this and put it here, it's not going to hurt it, and it has even more range. All right, so Crusades. So we can see the monsters we have coming up. The Detonant, the Hierophant, and the Hellhound. And we have a chest and another statue. I get it. So there's 4 out of 15. I thought that was the date when I read 2/15. February 15th, the demons attacked. All right, so we've got 15 levels to go through. I got all these melee weapons on my back. And so the timer gets longer and longer each level we go to. Dude, the range on the spear now is ridiculous. What I need is extra hits. This is going to be so different whenever we finally pick a character that uses guns. Okay, so I need to find... There's the statue. So that gives me range. I don't know if that's permanent. Here's a chest. And so we get silver. And so that's it for this mission. We're just going to go in and bash all these guys. That's fine. We're cleaning up the neighborhood. I like how it's like knights and demons and we're just strolling through like the Walking Dead neighborhood. Got normal houses here. Yeah, so far, I mean, this is fun. I like it. I'm interested to see exactly how difficult it's gonna ramp up to. Because right now, I'm not very challenged. Okay, blessing. More resources, more rarity, but less fire damage. Oh, hell yeah, give me that. I don't do fire. Every third shot freezes an enemy. Well, that doesn't really do much when we kill everything in one hit anyway. Pierce through enemies. Oh, that's a gun. I don't want a gun. I don't use guns. Wait, do I have all the melee weapons so far? I think I do. Because these were all the starting melee weapons. I think I might have to pick up a gun. I might have to do that. All right. On penetration, we like penetration. The projectile curves back, creating a chain reaction. That's cool, but Magnum? I want the Magnum. Give me the Magnum. All right, we've got a gun. We're no longer as cool as we thought we were. Electric damage, more shock bullets. So don't I already have that? I have electrocute bullets. Okay, so we can get that. Wait. Can I get more holy spears? Oh, I didn't know that. That's crazy. So we can have duplicate of the same melee weapons. So could I have had just nothing but hammers That would have been the best thing ever. All right, that's fine. Time for the Crusade. Okay, we have the same. Oh no, this guy, he looks like he has like dual blades. The Ruinborn. All right, let's roll. All right, well now I've got one singular gun. Yeah, so we've got these extra limbs on our back. And so they're just gonna hold all of our different weapons for us. At least it makes sense. Because most games, you're just holding like 10 weapons. And it doesn't make sense how you're using all of them. So they fit into the lore here. Gotta give them props for that. All right, let's keep moving through. We need to find that statue that gives us a buff. I wonder if it's just for the area. It's gotta be. Because we can see it below our health bar right now. So that makes sense. Still not really struggling. I wonder if I can do this without moving. There's got to be different difficulty levels. Yeah, I don't even have to worry. But to be fair, I've got all these different melee weapons, right? So it's a little risky when they come towards me. But we're halfway through. We'll see what happens. What I would like to see like late game with this, because right now I'm just kind of popping on random upgrades. There's a lot of build variety in this game. So I want you to have to like be really intentional with it to do really cool things. Rarity find. Ooh, yeah, 12%. Add that. I don't want any of these weapons. Refresh. I can get another melee weapon. Yeah, we'll do that. Add another Ember Sword. You can combine. Upon merging, the combined weapon is lost, and some of its stats will not be transferred. Okay. So how do you attach it to that? Oh, shit! It became a totally different weapon. It became the Inferno Blade. Okay, all right. That's cool. Oh, I like how you can see all the detailed stats on the weapons, too, to see, like, which weapon really helped you out the most. Obviously, the weapon I put a billion upgrades into is doing everything for me. Refresh. That's really cool, though. That means I really want to find another shock maul. Vortex emitter. This almost looks like a melee weapon. On penetration, the projectile curves back, creating a chain reaction. I'm going to go ahead. Change weapon type to Heaven's Wrath. Oh, interesting. So you can change their elements and stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and buy this vortex emitter. We're going to see what that does. And I guess we want to spend as much as we can every shot because I don't think we keep the money. All right, get some more armor. And so that just stacks. It just doesn't take an extra spot. All right, cool. All right. We got more enemies. The Retchant. Okay, cool. Same stuff. Chest in statue. The areas are getting cooler, though. I mean, we went from, like, the woods to all these dilapidated cities. Yeah, there's everything here. Cool. Grab that. So I see the big guys with the blades. I don't see a Wretched yet. Oh, right over there. They run away. Oh, you guys shoot projectiles. Got it. But I still knock you out in, like, one hit anyway. So it doesn't matter. Oh, there's a timer on top of the statue. Bro, after heart surgery, I still don't read. What can I say? Things haven't changed much for me. Except for the fact that I'm even better at games now. That or this game is just too easy. I do want to see Act 2, though. I'm going to assume we probably unlock it after we beat Act 1. But I really do appreciate, first off, I got to take a step back. Acknowledge the fact that this game is made by two people, right? But I like the fact that they're trying to do so many different things with this genre. You know, it's not just land on like a planet, survive for 15 minutes like Greedlands or something. You know, there's a different sense of progression. Of course, I'm sure they're still working on the polish, but I'm excited to see what this game is actually like when it releases. And I do like this Brotato style shop. Okay, more dodge, more speed, less armor. Rarity find, XP gain. Yo, give me that. Give me that. Each skill use increases weapon critical chance by 3% until the end of the wave. So we'd want to put it on something that attacks fast. So the Inferno Blade. Attach it there, and it's going to get more crit every single time. Reduces character skill cooldown after each kill. Character skill cooldown, so that's my charge attack. But if I were to put that on my hammer, which is easily getting me the most kills, I'm going to have insane cooldown on my dash attack. It's not bad. And let's just go ahead and grab some more base speed. Cool. I think we're doing good. Same enemies. Detonate. But these are the guys that explode. They're the ones holding like little green eggs. Okay, we've made it to the church. I assume that means something. All right, let's move back. Knock these guys out, because I assume if we let them hang out for too long, they're going to start to get a little overwhelming. Okay, so I can dash almost infinitely. Oh my god, if I keep getting kills with a hammer, it's just going to go down and down. Oh, I'm actually taking some damage now. All right, we might want to be careful. We still have 40 seconds. Oh yeah, do the statue. I forgot about that. That means there's a chest here too. Don't get too excited, Joe. You're forgetting. You've got missions. It's the first time I've been to a church in like 20 years, okay? It's unfamiliar for me. All right, it's definitely ramping up, though. I didn't see what mission this was out of 15. We'll definitely take a look at that when we're done here. We can see our souls at the bottom. This is the most money we've ever had. And so it's going to suck everything in. 308. So do we not get the money? We don't get the money. It took me 8 missions to realize the souls that we leave on the floor we don't get. So I need to be aggressive. Okay. What the hell is XP gain? I say that because isn't the only way we like power up through souls? So I'm confused on what XP gain is. That's going to reduce my electric damage. I'm not grabbing that. Dragon bullets. I could put that on my sword. I'm putting that on my sword. We're going to get pierce and fire damage. I'm down more range on the spear. Sharp missile. We're seeing some new weapons now. And these weren't any of the starting weapons, so that does confirm we're going to see new guns. Quick trigger. Oh, this increases attack speed. We could put that on the sword as well. So now it's attack speed. Oh, shoot. I misread that. You guys are going to make fun of me so hard. The Magnum has the fastest attack speed. What? Okay, you know what? I haven't played video games in a while. It's been 2 months, all right? 2 months. Cut me some slack. Every third shot stuns an enemy. Well, maybe we should put that on the Magnum. More resources, more rarity, less range overall. I want more resources. I feel like that would be what the experience is. I can't afford it. What the hell am I trying to deliberate? I'm broke. Okay, every third shot stuns an enemy. I don't think that's going to matter too much because we're killing things so fast. Yeah, I mean, we can keep refreshing until we get something that might be useful. No, we're good. We're good. All right, it's okay. Who needs to read when you're this good? I can't believe I looked at the slowest weapon. I'm like, 1.5 seconds? We're going to be slicing so fast. No, honestly, man, I knew it was going to be a little awkward for me jumping in and recording my first video just because it's like riding a bike. The first few videos, I'm going to get back into the rhythm, but I got to get used to everything. I got to get used to talking to you guys, reading everything as well as I can. Health regeneration activates a few seconds after the last hit received. Its value depends on the character's statistics. Oh, so my health is getting low. That's what you're telling me. Got it. All right, I got to be more careful. I should probably... Oh, my God. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let's be a little bit more careful here. These big beefy guys running at me do a good amount of damage. We're seeing bigger chunks of souls on the ground now, too. So that's nice. So we can dash through these guys, and we can spam it because we got that cooldown reduction. Yeah, see? I can plan things out. We got 30 seconds. We got a lot of money. We can get more, though. Open the chest, Joe. Come on. Get the silver that we still don't know what it does. It's got to be meta progression. All right, so where's the statue? Probably shouldn't be looking for that on the last 15 seconds. Should be getting as much money as I can. There's statues up there. Thank you. That'll come in handy for my last 3 seconds. Thank you for the dodge. Okay, almost $500. That's crazy. Okay, so we got another Magnum. And so if I were to buy this and just click to attach, boom, blaster. I really like this upgrade system. I think it's cool, especially how the weapon looks different. It's a small, subtle thing, but, you know, change weapon type to laser. Okay. I'm curious what that actually means. Let's put it on the Magnum. So now it's a laser Magnum. Extended magazine, more damage, faster attack speed, less pierce though. I've got pierce on this sword. Well, I don't think I have any pierce on my hammer. This will give me more damage and attack speed. Let's put it on this. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. More range. Shock disc. These weapons look so similar. I thought they were the same thing. Okay, they are not. Let's go ahead. Change weapon type to Heaven's Wrath. More speed, more pickup range, less health. Pickup range is actually something I've been really feeling like we're lacking on. More range on the spear. I should really put it on the hammer, but that's fine. All right, we've got big juicy boys. Flesh Weaver extends every battle, reviving the fallen and keeping the hordes in the fight. Okay, I don't like that. I am not a fan of that. Okay, so they're boomers from Left 4 Dead. We want to kill them as fast as possible. We probably want to find that statue and find it quick so we can reap the benefits. It looks like they're more healers than anything. They're shooting like a little blast. I don't see the statue. It's over here. It was right by the chest. All right, more crit. 4%. That's going to make a huge difference. Not really. Okay, so the goal is go for Big Chungus. No one else. Whenever we see the chunky boys, we got to knock them out. We're doing a lot better this time, but I think I'm expecting it to get a little bit harder now. Which is nice. It's a nice change of pace. It took a little bit to get there, especially as I was just standing still in the earlier levels. But you know what? This is fine. I guess I should be charging way more often. It's so convenient. Except charging straight into the horde of enemies is not good for my health. I want that money. I definitely see the value in the lifesteal that I don't have. Because if I had that, I could just charge through these guys and go insane. Okay. A good amount of money. Good amount of money. Sharp missile. What I want is another hammer, man. Critical hits cause heavy stagger. More holy damage, more range, explosion chance, explosion radius. Oh, that is a different gun. And you can see the tiers that they are. So I guess that means it's already been upgraded. Because it's tier 2. Oh, shit. So I think because of the outline color. For instance, this doesn't have an outline. This doesn't. But these are blue. I see. So this must have been a duplicate of that weapon I was making fun of. Interesting. Okay. Let's go ahead and refresh this. Blunt bullets. Higher stun chance, but less range. So you can sell the weapons if you want, if you're not like happy with one of them, which would be nice because I'm getting so many different options. Let's refresh one more time. Barrel extension. This is even more projectiles. Let's buy that. Let's put it on our Magnum. This is another Magnum. So can I attach it here and upgrade it again? Or do I need 2 Magnums? Wait, how does my Magnum have a Magnum? Wait, how does that work out? Okay, well, we'll figure it out. More dodge, I'll take that. Let's refresh. What does a guy got to do to get another shock maul? Give me the health. HP steal, attack speed, critical chance. No, I don't want to do that. So wait, if I were just to grab any random weapon, can I just stack them together? Eternal vitality, health points, 48% HP rate, HP delay. Oh, let's buy that. So I can't really dodge damage as often, but I'm gonna be super beefy. Change weapon elemental to electric damage. Oh, I can't afford anything else. All right, we're broke. We're broke. That's fine. Let's go ahead and go to the city center. All right, so how does the Magnum with a Magnum work? I only see one gun there. Yo, the music, though. All right, they ramped it up a little bit. Hello, statue. Give me that armor. Thank you. You can go up top a little bit. Got to find that chest. All right, let's open this bad boy. And so you get as much silver as how far you are on your run. Because we're on stage 10. We're getting 10 silver. And so we got these big lobbers. We don't have the same enemies we're used to. But I can probably just dash through these guys and stun them. Yeah, there's a lot, though. It's okay, we're good. I guess having the manual aiming and attacking is kind of a moot point when you're melee. You don't really notice too much of a difference. We're doing some pretty crazy stuff, though. I do wonder how long the timer is going to be on the last level, because that's going to be a culmination of like everything you built. I wonder if there's going to be a boss. All right, 5 seconds. Grab as many souls as we can. I felt like I didn't get that much money, but I've got tons at the bottom. I think it's because those bigger guys, they died so fast, but they dropped so much money. Okay, health points, HP rate, but less speed, that's fine. Make me as tanky as possible. Adds resources on critical hit. Well, we did buy the crit attachment for this sword. And we can see their base crit chance. I'm not going to show you guys the base crit chance for the Inferno Blade, because then I'm going to realize how stupid I was. Just kidding. It has a negative 5%. So not only did I get the slowest weapon with his crit chance, Focus Primer, I got the weapon that has the worst crit chance. Dude, all right, it's okay. I'm learning. This is my first time playing this game. XP gain, rarity find. Oh, so wait, hold on, though. If I grab this, I think it impacts every weapon. So I don't think this weapon started with negative 5%. So if I grab that, we're at negative 10%. Okay. So it's just showing everything across the board. Got it. So you have to be careful with what we grab, because these blessings could really hurt what build you're going for. Mega Charger, Blazing Crossbow, Concussion Bullets. Nah, refresh. I want to get some combinations, dude. That's what I want. Buy that again. More resources on critical hit. Lightning bullets. So yeah, I guess you can just keep stacking these. Or not. The duplicates really don't stack. Long barrel. That's more projectiles. Less damage, though. But 3 more projectiles is totally worth it. I wonder how that works when you put it on a melee weapon. Hold on. I wanted to put it on the gun, but I'm so curious. What happens if I put it on here? Am I going to have 3 smashes? Okay, we got a lot of demons now. An abomination that calls forth swarms of Doomspore to overwhelm its enemies in waves of destruction. Okay. All right, let's see what extra projectiles do on my hammer. Oh, shoot! Okay. So yeah, we have extra smacks, which is kind of what I expected. But they actually go out in all directions. It's not exactly where I aim. That's still really cool, though. Okay, I feel like this is going to be one of the harder levels. Let's grab this. At least we don't have the resurrecting guys. HP steal. But yeah, I've grabbed so much health regen, so much life steal. I feel like I've got this in the bag. Just kind of dash through them. Finish him off. Because we really leaned into this guy's strengths. I'll say for my first time ever playing this game, I did not do a great job at build. Oh my God! Hold on, hold on. Please. I was gassing myself up, and I was immediately getting destroyed. All right, keep regenning. I almost have full health. Nice. Okay. There's so many enemies. Dash through. All right. Don't compliment yourself. That was the biggest mistake you could have ever made. Joe, you're terrible at this game. You're the worst. Definitely not going to survive the last 5 seconds. I want the money. There's so much money. Okay, dash. That was almost very bad. HP steal, more damage. I don't want to lose armor, though. Oh, I guess it would balance each other out. Yeah, let's buy it. Let's buy it. Explosion radius. Freeze chance. This is a different weapon. I almost want to sell this spear, but what happens to all the attachments I put on it? It's not very common that you get duplicates for the weapons. Like, it seems pretty rare. Let's get the health points. More resources, more rarity, less fire damage. Probably not the best with this Inferno Blade, but it's okay. It balances itself out with the Dragon Bullets I've got. I would love to get myself another hammer, though, especially because looking at the damage we're doing every wave, it's doing a lot of the heavy lifting for me. Okay, let's get Inferno Ritual. I'm going to throw that on for more fire damage. Critical chance, range. This is a blessing. I don't want to lose an 8% damage across the board. That's not really worth it to me. Let's refresh this. It really wants me to get this blood pact. It offers it to me every single time. All right, we'll get more electric damage, and we're going to put it on my hammer. And that seems to be the last upgrade we can get for it. Bleeding bullets. Oh, that's more holy damage. We can put that on our spear. Fire damage, more pierce, speed, pickup range. Yeah, all right, give me the bleeding bullets. Put it on that bad boy. I think we're ready. All right, 12 out of 15. I don't think we're building well enough now to be stomping. I think we're going to start to see some growing pains. But we're so close to the end. We got to find the statue. Get my little short-term buff, wherever it is. Stop throwing stuff. Okay, so these guys freaking leap. All right, we got dodge. Which isn't going to be huge for me because I've got dodge reduction already. Okay, we have so many of these chunky boys throwing deadly balls at me. There's a lot of explosions this map, actually. And then we've got these spitters that shoot out projectiles, too. So let's just keep moving in a circle. Keep knocking stuff out. Try to get as many souls as we can. It's coming together. I can't imagine doing this as one of the squishier characters. You must build so much insane damage to be able to cut through. Because I feel like the only reason we're alive for this long is because we have so much health regen. Health regen, a little bit of lifesteal. All right, let's get in the middle. Try to get this money. Almost 1,000. Almost 1,000. No! Damn, we're 2 away. That's a shame. Okay. Change weapon type to laser. Change weapon type to vortex emitter. More armor. The Devastator seems cool. I mean, I could get rid of this spear. How much damage? Are you a bottom performer? Actually, the bottom performer is this vortex emitter. Probably because it doesn't have any upgrades. So if we sell this, and we can buy this Devastator, we can try it. Might as well. We got so much money now. So it has one shot. It staggers. But what if we were to give it some pierce? and just shoot through a bunch of enemies. Its attack speed's 1.2. Pop it on there. Maybe we can shoot through a bunch of enemies. I don't want to reduce my electric damage. That hammer is doing everything for me. Let's get the base increase to my speed. More holy damage, more projectiles. Pop that on the spear. Damn. Big converter. We get a bunch of HP steal. 48% less damage. That is not worth it by any means. What if I were just to give this so much pierce and just shoot through everything? Problem is, I don't even know how this weapon works. Refresh. Electric damage, range, explosion chance, explosion radius. I am curious. I'm going to go ahead. I want to see if I sell this. So it gives me an increased price based off of the upgrades. So it's not totally useless if there's a weapon that's just not really fitting its slot. And honestly, I think I built this Infernal Blade so terribly that its damage is ass compared to everything I put in there. So I might go ahead and sell this. Yeah, I even get a bunch of money for it. So we can get this mine launcher. Try that. Oh, wait a second. I just learned something else. So whenever you put a weapon inside of a weapon, it's an upgrade. So if I were to buy this railgun, it's going to give something more electric damage, more range, more pierce, and more stagger. Same thing with, I guess, this Uber Grip? No, this is just a weapon upgrade. Got it, okay. There's a lot of information to take in. There's a lot of information. Again, it's my first time, but I think I'm piecing all these mechanics together. This is an electric-based weapon, so we can add the lightning bullets here. It's going to give it more bounce, more electric damage. I think that's going to be really good. And refresh. Big barrel, more projectiles, but less pierce. More attack speed, but less stagger. Put that on the mine launcher. Refresh one more time. Explosion chance, explosion radius. Well, this would make the explosions of the mines incredibly large. So I'm curious to see what this weapon's going to look like. That's all we could afford. Wow, we got like everything. We got like everything in front of us. All right, so I got two different weapons. I traded out. Of course, I have the damage reduction when it's not a melee weapon, but it's 15%. And I think having some crowd control will be okay while I pretty much just decimate with my hammer. Yeah, so we can see these big blue explosions. I'm feeling way more confident. Way more confident. This is going over a lot better. Okay. Has the game become easy again? Well, I still need to find the statue and the chest, because I'm sure I want as much of that silver as possible. It's usually around the edges here. Right here, got the chest. I probably walked right past the statue, didn't realize it. My health is getting a little low. Oh, dude, look at all that money there. Okay, hold on, hold on. I don't know where the statue is. All right, give it up. We're gonna have to run in and get that money. Charge straight through. More money back here. Okay, watch out, watch out. You're getting low on health. You get these little mines on the floor, and when you walk by them, they start to puff up and explode. Yo, all that money. Start to puff up and explode. All right, more attack speed, less stagger. Put that on the mine launcher. More projectiles. Wait, the explosion chance on this is already 140%. And so we could buy this, put it on the mine launcher, and we're shooting out even more mines. That's pretty good. Refresh. More electric bullets. You are an electric-based weapon, right? So I can pop that on you, too. How much damage did you do? 6,000. This guy is kind of the underdog, the Holy Spear. I'm sorry, I don't know what I did with you, Devastator. With your 500, sub 500 damage. More electric damage, more crit chance, more range, larger explosion radius. Put it on the mine launcher. Okay, all right. We can put this laser rifle on the blaster. That's kind of cool. I do like that. I don't think there's any weapons that are tier 3 yet. I haven't seen any. More electro. Oh my god. Okay, so we can put another one of these chain bolts on the mine launcher for even more explosion radius, more range, more crit chance, and electric damage. I feel like this is going to be a beast. That's the goal. More health, and that's it. Okay. Wow, this doesn't look as bad. We are before the gates. I stand before the massive gates. The stone trembles with dark energy. The monk's betrayal was only the beginning. Whatever waits inside, I cannot turn away. All right, let's go. We're at the gates. There's already deadly AoEs on the floor. Okay, so, oh my god. Oh, man. I can't laugh. It hurts to laugh. But you know what? It's fine. Because this is so stupid. This is so stupid. You know, we could make this hammer incredibly busted, too. If we just got as much range as possible. There's some really stupid stuff you could do in this game. It's kind of giving me, like, Nimrod's flashbacks. Oh, my God. Not only that, we've already leaned a good amount into electric damage, right? So we've got no worry, because it just makes these mines stronger. All right, so we got all of our goodies. At this point, just explode all over their faces and get as much experience as we can. Like, what's the problem? Oh my goodness. Yeah, this Devastator's got to go, though. Or I just got to put more upgrades on it. I'm surprised this spear is doing as much damage as it is, when the only thing I put on it was range. All right, we broke 1,000. It's the most money we've ever had. Come on, come on, come on. 1,100. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Change weapon elemental to holy damage. I like that too, because if I get something that changes it to electric damage, I could put it on any of my weapons, change their element, and have substantially more synergy. Focus. Each skill use increases weapon critical chance by 3%. Wait a second. When it says skill use, I don't think that counts for my charge. Because this, it said character ability. I think skill use, I think these are considered skills. I'm not quite sure on that terminology. I'm not sure. Okay, let's refresh this. Long shot. Recharger. That's more electric damage, crit chance, range, HP steal. At this point, sometimes I just want to keep re-rolling until I get something that I'm excited about. I'm going to put this on the Magnum so we get a little bit more fire damage, range, pierce, and stagger. This is electric damage. Electric damage, critical chance. This is a blessing, so this will just increase my electric damage across the board but lower my holy damage, which means changing their elements is so beneficial in the long term. But I'm really just slapping this stuff together. You know, I didn't know what was going to pop up every single time. Okay, holy damage, range, fire damage. This is a blessing too, but then that's gonna drop my blaster damage. Yeah, so many of these go against each other. I don't know what vortex emitter weapon type is though. Every third shot deals critical damage. Let's pop that on, I think, the mine launcher. And it doesn't look like you can actually get rid of the upgrades. They're permanent. Ember Sword increases fire damage, range, and pierce. It's crazy I haven't found another hammer. Unless there isn't one that you can get, but I don't think that's the case. All right, if I put this on my lance, more holy damage, crit chance, and range. So attach that there. This is fire damage, range, explosion chance, explosion radius. I guess every weapon... No, because this doesn't have a stat. It does have a stat for explosion chance. So I wonder if you shoot something with a gun and it has an explosion chance, that bullet just explodes. 100% explosion chance on critical hit. Yeah. I think that might be the case here. Hold on a second, though. If I grab this... that sucks, because it has 300 explosion radius. I want to put it here. That's okay. All right. Let's go back. Let's refresh one more time. Crit chance, range, speed, pickup range, health points. Grab that, and we're good. The Cathedral. Looks like we do have a boss, I'm assuming. A demon stands before the entrance, guardian of the ritual the Abbey began. Its body burns with the same power that consumed Blackwater. To enter the Cathedral, and confront the truth, I must destroy it. All right. Here we go. Boss fight, maybe. Yes. There's the boss. It's okay. Blast him with the mines. Okay, so he is basically... Oh, my God. Hold on. Give me a second. He's basically a much stronger... Oh, shit. We have a timer. We have a timer. Okay. He's a much stronger version of the dudes with the dual blades. I wonder if I can stun him. I cannot stun him. That is not worth doing, because he smacks me right after. Okay, the timer is actually pretty forgiving. We still have 100 seconds. If I do my dodge whenever he jumps, we can stay on him, but we need to stay on him. Otherwise, we won't kill him in time. So keep popping, keep popping. Halfway down. Hit that ass. Sorry, sir. Your cheeks are impeccable. Don't slap me for that. I'm complimenting you. Oh, there's a statue. More range. Wait, so there's a chest. Hold on. Money is more important. There we go. Get all the silver. All of the booty. Okay. Yeah, hold on. Back up, Joe. You're being stupid. You gotta heal up a little bit. Look at that health regen. He's taking a breather too, apparently. He's not very aggressive. Like if you're like, let me chill out for a little bit. He respects you. I appreciate that. Oh, we have 30 seconds. All right, come on. You can't run away from him again. You got to stay on him. Come on. Woo! We got gold. All right, we were level 1. We killed 3,500 demons, 300,000 damage. It shows us how much health we lost. Experience gained. That's what I'm saying. I picked up stats that boost my experience, but I didn't get any experience. We unlocked Act 2, so the demo does have Act 2, so that's cool. Nice. This is the Cathedral, the Templars' hub. From now on, you can start rebuilding new structures that offer various types of upgrades. Start by rebuilding the statue, which grants permanent passive enhancements to your character. You're telling me I beat the whole first area without having any character progression? Oh, come on, man. All right. Rebuild. Each building offers a different type of upgrade. Unlock the Crux invocation to harness the power of the cross during combat. The hell? What does that mean? I don't think I have nearly enough money. Oh, I actually have a lot of money. Oh, so these are permanent upgrades to my character. Got it. XP gain, dodge. The typical stuff, But it looks like we have to actually go in order, maybe? No, we don't. We can get whatever we want. Okay. before I spend all my other money. Locked in the demo, locked in the demo, locked in the demo, locked. You know what? I guess I got to spend all my other money. Yeah, there's not much here. If I hit start Crusade, we can look at Act 2, Reclaiming the Sanctum. I guess you can't really preview it. You just pick your character and jump straight into it. But we have some meta progression now, so that's cool. I wonder what like leveling up the character entails, because there's nothing here I can really do with that besides just get permanent upgrades. But I mean, it's the demo, so they're keeping it as simple as possible. Guys, this was Arms of God. It was a lot of fun, actually. They have a lot of creative ideas, I think, that really differentiate this game. Things that I would like it to be a little bit more difficult. I remember the earlier demo, and I played it for a couple of minutes, but I felt like it was more challenging. Unless I was just uncharacteristically good at this game and I won my first time through. But harder difficulty modes, for sure, especially if you've only got 4 acts. I want to see this game get brutal from the get-go. But otherwise, a lot of fun. The demo is available right now, so the link is in the description below if you guys want to give this game a shot for yourselves. Guys, I appreciate you guys. It is great to be back after surviving open heart surgery. We've got some really good content coming. There are so many games on my list. So if you guys enjoy the video, the #1 way to support the channel is to hit that sub button, so consider doing so. And I will see all of you guys next time.